Hello everyone, my name is Harold and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Zero. So I remembered after I stopped streaming last night that... So there was that briefcase in the last episode that I didn't have the combo for, and I figured I'd find it in a file later on. The problem with that being that's how things like that work in the Resident Evil 2 remake, which I played pretty recently, and... What I forgot until after I finished streaming last night is that the combo for that briefcase is actually etched somewhere onto the briefcase, so I need to get back to that briefcase, examine it, find the combo, and put it in, because there's a very useful handgun accessory in that briefcase that I really need, and will make things very useful. So I need to go back there and get that. After this cutscene? What is that? It's a big old zombie bat. Oh, I gotta go get a briefcase, man. Leave me alone. I missed. Oh, with the little bats, come on. Really, with the little bats? Don't shoot the big bat. Oh no. This is not good. Oh, come on. No, let me go. I forgot about the little bats. They are making this harder than it should be. Oh, I think Billy's gonna die. Leave me alone. Well, at least I didn't lose very much progress on that one.
Resident Evil 0.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I am entering an insane world full of giant zombie bats. Okay. New plan. Unfortunately, I do not have the shotgun. So that shotgun ammo is not going to be very useful to me, but I am going to pick up these napalm grenades. I wonder if this bat loves the smell of napalm in the morning. We're going to find out. At least it's letting me skip cutscenes. I really hate in boss fights when, like, it won't let you skip the cutscene before the boss fight. And you keep getting a game over, and you have to keep watching the same cutscene over and over again before you actually do the boss fight. And that's how people go insane. Fortunately, with the auto-aim, I am auto-aiming the little bats when I want to be shooting the big bat. And I am wasting all of my ammo. Oh, did that do it? Did something. I am in a bad place right now. And I really can't do anything else. Because as soon as I exit the save room, the boss fight starts.
Resident Resident Evil 0.
This is frustrating. I know. You said this like a minute ago. It's just this one time when auto-aim is not being my friend. We're gonna get through this. Somehow. By missing all of my shots. That's how we're gonna get through this. Let's try napalm first. That was a few good hits. I will take that. Come on, I was doing so good! No! No! Just leave me alone, you stupid bat! Oh, I still have acid rounds. Yes! Oh, we did it. Oh. Thank sweet merciful God that's over. Let's go back in here and get these ink ribbons now. And I can get the shotgun shells now too. Okay, that's cool. I don't care about the bookshelf actually. Now I need to heal both Rebecca and Billy, and we have no healing items. That's awesome. That's okay, we got through it. We're still alive, and that's the point. That's the point of these games, is to stay alive. Looks like you could use something to get up there. Good, we're gonna have to backtrack anyway, because now I need to go back to the train and get the grappling hook from the train. So we have to backtrack anyway.
Come on.
Roger.
There we go. Evenly distribute our ammo. See if we can find some healing items. That was stressful, guys, but we got through it, like I said we would. Now to go get that briefcase. Left it in the training room like a big goof. No! No! No zombie baboons! I don't need this right now. I wonder if this is how stressful a zombie apocalypse would actually be in real life. Probably not. Because the first time you get bit by a zombie, like, that's it, you're donezo. No. Okay, yes, that's where the training room is. Really wish we had some healing items right now. That would be nice. Pretty sure the training room was down this way. Be nice if there was some first aid spray down here too. At least everything down here is dead now. That makes things a little less stressful for the time being. Well, everything but the bugs in there, and I'm not gonna mess with them. There's the briefcase. Alright, check the briefcase. Swimmy, Swami, Slappy, Swanson? Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though. 385. The lock is opened. There's something inside. Take the handgun parts. Examine. A set of various parts consisting of a scope and a scope mount. Equipping these on a handgun will greatly increase the gun's firing precision. So basically what this does, you can put it on either handgun. I'm going to put it on Billy's. Basically makes the gun do a better job of like targeting weak points on enemies. Like basically this gun's going to do critical hits now. Custom handgun that's been fitted with a scope for greater accuracy. These modifications would make it easier to hit a target's weak point. So that's going to be really useful. It's a good thing I remembered that. Which is kind of funny because I realized it last night after I stopped streaming. What I usually do is then I then watch the episode to see like, okay, like how did it turn out? Were there any issues with the stream or anything or stuff like that? And I realized as I was watching it, and I just left the case there, I'm just like talking to myself like, no, you idiot, like the combo's on the case. Which is funny. I've had that like I've kind of had those thoughts, you know, watching other Let's Plays and just thinking like, man, the guy playing this, like he's entertaining and I like watching him do his stuff, but he's not playing this game right. And that was funny because last night I had that same experience, but watching my own Let's Play, which is kind of humbling. Okay, and we're close to the train too, which is where we need to go now. We need to get the hook shot so that we can climb up onto the roof, where I really hope there's going to be some healing items. Because we are hurting right now. We are hurting for a squirtin'. And I am so not going to go. I know there's a green herb back in that other room, but I am not messing with Mr. Goopy Slug Guy right now. Maybe if I just sent one of them, be able to get it without getting hit, but I don't know if it's worth the risk. Especially if I die right now. Oh, I should have saved after I beat the bat, because if I die, I'm going to have to fight, you know, giant zombie bat again. And nobody wants that. Please tell me you have enough space. You do not. I think Rebecca's the only one that can use it. I'm probably wrong. No. I think Billy can use it too, but it said there's a weight restriction on it. Which is why I tend to use the hook shot as Rebecca, because, you know, she's probably just a little lighter than Billy is. I mean, he's a big, strong man. Okay, I'm gonna... It might not be the smartest thing to do, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for that herb. I'm gonna save first, and then I'm gonna have Rebecca wait out here, and I'm gonna try to make it past Mr. Goopy Slugman and get that green herb, because I desperately need it. Okay, I'll go alone.
I'll go alone.
Yes! You finally said the same thing as me, Billy. We're on the same page. I got a good feeling about this now. We're gonna get that herb and not take any more damage, and things are gonna start going our way. Oh god. Oh, so far so good, except... Oh, there's one in this room too! I forgot about that. It's okay. It's not okay! Billy's probably in danger now. He sure is. Which means this was all for nothing! That really was just a big waste of time, wasn't it? And after everything's said and done here, we might end up being all the worse for wear. Oh, that was so dumb. Why did I do that? At least I didn't get hit on my way back out, so... We didn't gain anything from that, but at least we didn't lose anything. We're no worse off than we were before. But we are no better off.
Roger.
Man, this is stressful. Let's just hope that there are some healing items up on that roof. Or nearby. Because I know for a fact there's going to be some more Goopy Slugmen where we're going next. I hate Goopy Slugmen. So I know there's that room back here with blue herbs. I think it's only blue herbs. But I was... Oh, so much for thinking it would be safe! I hate zombie baboons. Oh, there better be something good in here. Oh. Don't think there's probably a file we haven't read yet. And some zombers. Let's see how this new handgun does. And there's 2 blue herbs there. I'm not seeing any other kind of herbs. Oh, and there's also some chemicals. Those might be useful later, but those are both blue herbs, which I don't... A first aid spray. It's better. Okay. So now we're just as good off as we were when we started before we had to fight the giant zombie bat. Hopefully now we can find something for Rebecca. Hopefully things are starting to look up now. It was a rough start to this episode, but we're getting through it. Slowly but surely we're getting through this. And the good news is, I know I'm going to be doing better. in the other Resident Evil games, at least for the next few. Code Veronica X, which is gonna be the one I'm gonna be playing after the Resident Evil 2 remake. That one, that's a pretty tough game. There's one boss fight in particular about halfway through the game that, no lie, has on occasion taken me about 50 attempts to beat. So that'll be fun when we get to that. I think this door's still going to be locked now. No, it's not. That's good. Also, it's kind of funny. So the last time I played through all the Resident Evil games like this was to get ready for Resident Evil 6 coming out, which unfortunately was a bit of a letdown. I remember when it was being advertised, I was so excited for it because it was a very ambitious game, I'll give it that. There are some characters from some of the different games that were in that game that had never been in a game before, and that was kind of a big deal, but unfortunately the game strayed a little too far from its roots. And there's a red herb. But is there a green herb? Yeah, so anyway, Resident Evil 6 was not as good as I was hoping it would be. But when Resident Evil 6 was coming out, I played every Resident Evil game, at least kind of like the main ones. There are a few offshoot ones that are really bad, that I didn't bother playing. But pretty much the ones that are like main, kind of like the canon games, I played through. And when I was playing through all of them, I actually did not beat Code Veronica X that time because I made some kind of screw up to where I left like some of my stronger weapons behind, or one really strong weapon in particular behind, and there was no way at that point for me to be able to access it for the final boss fight. So I was basically going into the final boss fight of that game with just my handgun, and I gave it a few efforts, but I was like, clearly this isn't gonna happen. I done goofed.
Stay here.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant to do.
Follow me.
Okay.
Like, there's no way I'm gonna beat this boss with just my handgun, and I don't want to. It doesn't seem to be getting any power. Well, that's an issue. But yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this boss. I'm not going to start the game over. There's the power switch. So what I did at that point was I just YouTubed the ending and watched the ending, and I'm like, that's good enough for me now. On to Resident Evil 4, which, by the way, is my favorite game in the series, and I'm going to be looking forward to streaming that one. And I'm also a lot better at it than I am at this one, apparently. But also part of the problem is, when I was younger, I pretty much exclusively played this game on easy. I think the last time I played it, a few years ago, I did play it on normal, but it's a little bit harder on normal than it is on easy. I couldn't imagine playing this game on hard. I hope Mr. Goopy Slugman's not out there. I don't think he will be yet. There's gotta be a... I need the hook shot, though. Okay. Gonna see if there's any healing items in here, and then Rebecca can go back for the hook shot, because we're gonna need it again. I just really wanted to pick up that red herb in case I find a green herb in here. It's more typewriters. And another lift, like there was on the train. It's a file, let's read that. Marcus's diary 2. This page has been torn out. Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in a special capsule. But it won't be safe if I hold on to it myself. I'll hide it in that place. To hide a leaf, put it in a forest. To open the capsule, the special stripping agent is necessary. No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it. Oh, it's a good thing that's a dead zombie. Okay. No green herbs in here. But I'm gonna switch to Rebecca.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
Drop this red herb, and now we know that it will appear on the map, which is good. You know, I was kind of nostalgic for these fixed camera angles. I'm not enjoying them as much as I used to. They're more frustrating than I remember them being. Back up the elevator. I had a feeling I was going to need the hook shot again. I just didn't think I was going to need it again so soon. Back down the elevator. And I think since Rebecca's going to be going up there alone, and there's probably going to be at least a few zombies up there, I think I'm going to have Billy and Rebecca trade handguns so that Rebecca's got the better handgun for this, because I don't think Billy's going to be needing his anytime soon. So we'll do that for now. Also ink ribbons. And since there's more ink ribbons, I'll go ahead and save too in case I die. I don't really feel like fighting Batman again. What? Oh, Billy's got the ink ribbons. Then I'll have Billy save. Because I would hate to die and have to fight Batman again. He's a superhero. Watch there be a green herb like right up there. Which a green herb might do the trick for Rebecca. I think it has before when she was an orange caution. We'll see how it goes. More gas. There's a file here. Laboratory Manager's Diary. Today, under Director Marcus's orders, I changed the platform entry code. Later, I asked him what the source of the entry code was. He told me it was based on something significant in his children's growth. But the director is a loner. He isn't married, and he doesn't have any children. What did he mean? He's talking about leeches, man. His weird obsession with leeches. There's a map here. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. What does this button do? There's a button, press it. Oh. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have been so quick to switch handguns. It's locked. This one isn't. This room looks familiar. There's a green herb. Ink ribbons I can't pick up right now is Rebecca. Well, maybe if I drop the hook shot. Because I don't need it. Again at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna go back in here because and now I can do something as Billy, and I might be able to reunite Billy and Rebecca. I doubt it because there's that lift there. Can I pick that up now? I can. Maybe I can find the lift and give this to Rebecca and she can fully heal herself. Which would be nifty. Oh, it's always so stressful. It's a device for ending a combination, but it's missing a part and can't be used. Nope, nothing I can do now. Bad, Mr. Goopy Slugman. Oh God, no, there's two of them. Get in the door, Billy. That's bad. Am I still fine? I am not gonna stick around out there to find out. Well, that was really stupid of me. Billy's still fine. He's a tough guy. I think this door's locked from this side. Yeah. I'll pick this up for now. I don't want to use it just yet in case I find a red herb. And Billy's got that one on him. If I can get to an elevator, then I'll be able to fully restore Rebecca's health. Not even on the same floor as me, and it's still stressing me out with that music. So I might be shouting sometimes too, and also the reason why that music is stressing me out so much is I'm wearing headphones right now while I'm doing this. So every time that music comes on, it's just blaring in my ears, and it's really kind of stressing me out. Leech growth records. February 3rd, 1978. Administrated T into 4 leeches. Their will to survive leads them first to parasitism and predation. Then they breed and multiply. Such a single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for bioweapons research. Afterwards, no major change is observed. February 10th, 1978. 7 days since administration of T. Rapid growth to double former size. Signs of transformation emerging. Spawning successful. They double their numbers. Okay. So the stuff that's in red and blue here is going to be, I think that's like probably the code I need for that door that Billy tried to get into, but he also didn't have the dial for it. But I think this is this is what tells me the combo is. They double their numbers in 1 hour, but their ravenous appetites lead them to cannibalism. Hastened to increase food supply, but lost to. March 7th, 1978. Provided them with live feed, but lost half when the live food fought back. However, the leeches are learning from experience and are beginning to exhibit group attack behavior. They're also ceasing cannibalism. Their evolution is exceeding expectations. April 22nd, 1978. The leeches no longer exhibit individual behavior. Even not when feeding, they move as a collective. They consume everything I offer with remarkable efficiency. April 30th? That definitely says April 30th, 1978. An employee has stumbled onto my experiments. Can a human be a source? Or can a human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? June 3rd, 1978. A day worthy of commemoration. Today they began to mimic me. Surely they recognize their father. Wonderful children. No one will take you away. Okay. So that answers the question I was having earlier. Is like, because I always thought Mr. Goopy Slugman, I thought it was just one of them, but it's just the leeches imitating Marcus when, you know, the one that killed me and the ones that played the super stressful music. That stresses me out. You know what else stresses me out? Ankle biting zombies. Okay, the good news is I remember where the lift is now. It's in this next room. There's probably zombies in here, though. Oh, there's the lift. Oh, and a zombie. Ooh! The head explodes. In one shot. That was first aid spray. Yes. I don't have to leave that. Oh, that's a relief. What's this file say? Investigators report. Dr. Marcus, co-founder with President Spencer of the Umbrella Corporation, disappeared 20 years ago. The results of his research have been kept under wraps this entire time. The reason became clear at the training facility run by Dr. Marcus. Well, not here exactly, but underground. When we ventured below, we understood. There we found the evidence of Dr. Marcus's research into the T-virus prototype called Progenitor. The evidence of years of hideous experimentation that used company employees as guinea pigs. Oof. We cannot know how many were forced to become subjects, but based on the evidence, no less than 20 individuals were involved. Some of them were taken deliberately to keep the corporation's secrets safe. That's messed up. Where the doctor is now, I don't know, but considering the recent rapid growth of Umbrella Corporation, I can't help but think that this research is continuing. Yes, his experiment lives and continues to grow in the dark. Those things, the fruit of his research, they fill this facility. The rest of the notebook pages are missing. So, the lesson here is don't work for Umbrella. What am I... Is there something in here I can send down to Billy, then? Space in the base for some kind of object. Some kind of mysterious thing? On the operating table. Is it something that's going to help me progress in this game? No. The operating table has been overturned. It looks like it happened recently. Probably by those two zombers. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's something else in this room. Okay, well, I'm going to send the shotgun ammo down to Billy before I do anything else. Maybe send up that red herb to Rebecca just so she's got another healing item up there in case she... No. Really? Really? Oh, I better grab those ink ribbons that are on the desk, too. I thought I did. Always a good thing to have more saves. That's kind of an interesting thing about the Resident Evil series. Like, it's not something that they always do. It's not in all the games, but it was in all of the earlier games. This idea of having limited saves. And the higher the difficulty is, the more limited your saves are. The harder the difficulty is, the less and less ink ribbons you actually find. I don't need to save. I don't know why I tried to. Take this red herb, combine it with my green herb, and now I've got another healing item. So that's good. That's good. We're really hurting for healing items at the start of this episode, and now we're doing better on that. I can do with this, maybe? I don't think I'm supposed to mess with this yet. Appears to be a device for pumping gas into the room next door. The device is empty right now. Yeah, so I need something for that I don't have yet. Nothing else over there either. What's in here? It's been replenished with fresh bio... Oh. Oh no. I remember what I have to do now. And it involves a goopy slug. A goopy slug man. That music is so stressful, and I'm about to hear it again. And it's right behind him, what I need to get. A collection of leech samples. Press the button. Yes. One of the capsules is glowing. Take the leech capsule. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I've got this leech capsule, but I still can't get into it yet because it's got all this goop on it. Capsule appears to contain a specimen of a leech. The lid won't budge. Maybe it's sealed with some kind of special material. So now, if you remember, so Billy's personal item is a lighter. Rebecca's personal item is a chemical mixing kit. So I need to mix some kind of, I think it's hydrochloric acid, to be able to remove this gunk so that I can take this leech out, and then that's going to act as a key on these doors with Marcus's face on them. Marcus. More like Dorcas, am I right? Looks like some kind of chemical. Put it in the... Oh. I think doing this the wrong way can make like some poison gas. Put the green chemical in the mixing set. think I'm gonna have to do more backtracking now, because that's the only thing of chemical that I can get to as Rebecca right now. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the training facility again, because I believe there's the room I was in that had the blue herbs in it, and I also thankfully found a first aid spray in there. Because again, this is something I knew that I was gonna have to do, but again, I didn't think it was gonna be for a little while longer, but I guess I made more progress in the last episode than I expected. So I'm pretty sure Billy can't mix chemicals, but I think I can grab that empty bottle, put another kind of chemical into it, and then give that to Rebecca to mix into her chemical set. The problem is, though, there's 3 kinds of chemicals, and I can't remember what kind of chemical does what. And mixing chemicals together can sometimes have deadly results, and I'm worried that I might end up making some kind of poison gas that's going to end up poisoning Rebecca, you know, because obviously that's what poison gas would do. And, you know I've got a magic phone. I could just look this up, but that would be cheating, and I don't really want to do that, even though I've already beaten this game before. Plus, I don't want to be doing Google research while I'm trying to play this game and for people to watch. So hopefully it's going to be whatever chemical is in this room. And I do have an empty inventory slot for this bottle, so that's good. It's green chemical again. Ooh, there's a file in here. I missed that. First investigation unit notes. We were searching the facilities, and it looks like a lot of the chemicals survived. Oh, I hope this is going to be the notes on how to make what, because I think that actually is something in the game now that I think about it. Fortunately, the storage tanks are still at full. We have just started, and there is still a lot we don't know, but it appears that the chemicals can be mixed to produce new substances. Yes, tell me all about these substances. The chemicals are scattered all about, not because of the accident, more a result of plain mismanagement. When we reopen the facilities, we still have to develop a system for dealing with these chemicals. Something is scrawled on the back of the note. Red plus blue equals sulfuric acid. Green plus red equals stripping agent. That's what I need. I need the stripping agent, so I need to find a thing of red chemicals. I want the bottle. I want the bottle. I want the bottle. I want the bottle. I know I can pick that bottle up. I know I can. Why won't you let me? Why won't you let me? Unless I can't. Looks like some kind of chemical. You'll need a container to carry it. I know. This container. This container. This container. Oh, wait, maybe that's it in the... up there in the cabinet? It's gotta be in here somewhere. I mean, where else would it be? Wow, this is fun. Okay, well, let's go to try to find some red chemical. Maybe there's a bottle there, even though I could have sworn that was the one I was supposed to pick up. And it very well could be, but as you've noticed, this game is very finicky about like where you need to be to interact with something, even if you are right there. But let's see. I think there was some in the room that had the water key door in it. And also the empty bottles for making Molotov cocktails. That's not what I need. For some reason you can't. Those bottles aren't good enough for carrying around chemicals then. No. Maybe. As much as I don't want to go back here because I know there's goopy slugmen back here. Get off of me! I think it's back here. The room that had all these healing items in it that I found last night. Maybe there's an empty bottle in here. No? No containers for carrying chemicals? Oh, I know all about these bones. I don't care about them. Some of the machines showing traces of rust. Well, where is it then? Where is this bottle that I need? Or the red chemical. It's not in here. Okay, what was in here? What was in here? No chemicals, nor bottles. I very much doubt it would be in that broadcast room. Get off! That's awesome. Where is it? And I don't have any healing items. I gave all of those to Rebecca, who doesn't really need them now. I mean, I guess I could go back and have her give it to me. It's just, I don't know where it is. I mean, it has to be around here somewhere. It's obviously not out here. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up real fast, cause nobody wants to watch me run around like an idiot for an hour. Resident Evil 0 red chemical. You can also combine it with this chemical. Location on normal mode. Leech laboratory in the corner of the room next to the gas experiment chamber. What? no, that was green chemical. If I was able to access it as Rebecca this whole time, oh, then I just wasted a lot of time, and I'm sorry for that. Okay. So it said it was in the corner of the room next to this room? I know Billy's got to have some at some point, otherwise it wouldn't say that I need something to carry it in. That's not it. As much as I don't want to go in here again. I really don't want to come in here again. Man. Don't. It looks like Rebecca's gonna need that healing item after all. That's okay, there's still 2 herbs down in that hallway with the other goofy slug guy. Red chemical. Why can't I... If it would actually, like, pull something up? Help me find the fluid for the battery. GameFAQs is always helpful. Find them in these canisters. They are not in the area, and as long as you send Rebecca up and not Billy. They are in the area, and as long as you send... Otherwise, you have to go back to the facility place to get one of them. I wonder if anyone has actually sent Rebecca up instead on their first turn. Everyone seems to send Billy and ask me the same question. Rebecca is the one that needs to go up. They're in the area you're in as long as you send Rebecca up and not Billy. Which I did do. I did send Rebecca up, which is apparently the right thing to do. But why can't I find this red chemical then? Is it back... So apparently it should be up here, according to GameFAQs. But where? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm sure nobody wants to watch me run around like an idiot forever, so I'm gonna end this episode. I am gonna find out what I need to find out, where this red chemical is, how to mix it together, and once I find it, I will start streaming again. So, sorry that I'm apparently having really bad memory problems with this game right now, but I'm gonna get it figured out, and when I do, I'll see you next time on Let's Play Resident Evil Zero.